Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today is the day. NMIXX are here. They are debuting. I am unbelievably excited. Unbelievably excited. Now, for those of you that do know, obviously I did a little mini teaser marathon. I checked out the first MV teaser and a couple of things before that. But I know that they dropped a little highlight medley and I know that they dropped a second MV teaser. I didn't actually check those out. I didn't film them because I didn't have time, but I also didn't watch them in my own time because I didn't trust JYP to not spoil half the song across those two things. So I was like, you know what? No. So I know a little bit about this because of the previous teasers that I've checked out, but I also know very, very little, which is kind of terrifying, but very, very exciting. It's here. It is here, baby. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Oh, I meant to say as well, we're also going to be listening to the B-side in this video, which I don't normally do. Single albums, I don't normally do reactions to. But this is a special occasion. It's a new JYP girl group, and it's a group that I'm particularly excited for and very invested in already, and I wanted to check out Tank with you guys. So we're going to do the MV, we're probably going to watch it twice because that's what I do, and then we'll get to Tank and we'll have a listen to that and see what's happening there. That's the plan. Anything else that I need to say before we dive into whatever this is going to be? Early bias is Jinny. I don't see it changing, but honestly, you never know. I really, really like Bae as well, and Ju. But all of the girls are amazing. They're all so talented. I love them to death. I cannot wait for everything that is to come. I know they're going to be on Weekly Idol. I'm going to be checking that out as soon as I can over on Patreon. It's going to be great. Anyway, that's enough stalling. Okay, let's do this. NMIXX. Ooh. I understand it's probably just OO as a pronunciation, but I'm just gonna say ooh every single time because that's what it makes me think of. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so this is the opening shot. Okay, let's go. Let me turn it up real quick. There's the switch! Oh my god, these dresses! What is at the end here? What? Huh. Well, that was a journey. My god. This might be one of those situations. Yeah, no, it is. I need to rewatch this and listen to it without like reacting. I'll be back in a second and then we'll go through it together a second time. Hold on. You know, one of these days, one of these groups is gonna put out a song that's very weird and experimental and I'm not gonna like it. Today is not that day. And I feel like I had this thought over the last couple of days. So I wonder if anyone thinks that I'm faking it or that I'm lying when I say that I really love these kind of weird, more experimental songs. Because I'm very much not. I'm very, very much not. We've had some very strange songs come out, especially over the last year, I feel like. I mean, in general, in K-pop, you get a lot of weird shit, but especially over the last year, I feel like a lot of groups have been coming back with something a little bit different. You know, you think of NCT Sticker and the entirety of aespa's discography, you know, and so on and so forth. And you think of Billy as well. Like, there's all these groups doing these strange things, and it's almost like I keep waiting for something to be experimental and not like it. But it doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened here. I really like this. It is a trip, but it's so much fun to listen to. There is so much to dissect, so much to go through. And it's incredibly fun. It's incredibly fun. I think the girls absolutely killed it. Like, it's difficult to sell a song like this, but I think they did a damn good job. Like, I feel like this is the kind of song that could very easily swallow a group. You know how that, like, there's that whole idea around like clothes, of like the clothes wearing you rather than you wearing the clothes. It's that kind of idea. But I feel like in this, like, they're wearing the clothes. Like, they own this song. They keep it on leash, and I think that's really, really cool. Let's go through it again. I'm still processing. I'm still a little bit in shock, so I'm not going to get everything that I want to talk about, but we'll go through the big points. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to pause through this a lot, so if you're not into that. By the way, this choreo is done by Men of the Future, and I'm so excited to see it in more detail. Like, just the little bits that we get here look incredible. I noticed on that second watch through, there's a bit where I think they turn like, they turn into like a swing, and Kyujin is like swinging on them. I think that's awesome. The bit with the leggy, and just like random little sections. I'm just like, I cannot wait to see this choreo in full, because I know that Men of the Future did their damn shit on this, and I'm so ready. I love Men of the Future. Okay, right. Oh, that's such an interesting way to open it. Like, not only are you opening with a rap verse, but you're opening with a very weird verse. Like, it's literally a hook. It's like a rap hook. But it's very, very strange. It's not the kind of like rhythm or beat that you can easily like fall into. You're off kilter from the second this song starts. And that is so cool. Like, that's such a brave thing to do as well. Like, right off the bat in your debut track, you're gonna knock your audience off balance, so they're just like, wait, where's the beat in this song? But then when it comes in, it's like, oh, okay. Also, starting with Jinny, love to see it. Yeah. Oh. that shot with the foot coming down is just amazing. It's so cool. Also, yeah, her voice. I love her voice so much. Yeah, when that kicks in and you have this like in the background, it hits. Oh, the horns sounds so good. I love the way they're like moving from one ear to the next. Also, there's a sound in there that almost sounds like a almost like some kind of dial tone or like a radar tone. Like that's Oh, the guitar in the background. The guitar in the background. Oh, that's so pretty. Also, I love how muted the beat gets. The main thought that I had through listening to this both times, and obviously the first time I was in a state of shock and couldn't say anything, the second time I wasn't, like, filming, was that Lily's voice punches through like no other. Like, I feel like they all have fairly individual sounds, like unique sounds to them, but Lily's voice just hits you like a train. Like, her tone, the power of it, she just really drives it in. I think she's, you know, they hold her off, like, you don't hear her for this whole, like, first minute of the song, and then when she comes in, it's like, oh god, there she is. I'm gonna get this hook stuck in my head. I'm assuming that's meant to be the Spanish, like, baila, like, dance. I'm assuming that's what that's meant to be. But, oh god, this hits so hard. Oh my god, her voice! And then this. So obviously in the first MV teaser, which was the only one that I watched, when they have this switch up, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, like, how are they gonna make this work in the song? But I think it's actually really, really cool. They have this whole long break. Ooh. And it suddenly goes so, like, light and bright, and these dresses are so cute. It's great. Oh god, that guitar is so good. Also, like, this music video in general is just, like, wild, but this shot, I really love the camera tracking that they do. Like, it's really fun. Like, that's just really cool. Like, there's obviously cuts in it, but the way they've made it look like one, like, continuous shot is really, really cool. There's the bit! They make her into a swing! It's so cute! It's so cute! This is something that I really, really love. This is really cool that they do here. So obviously you have two vastly different verses. Different verses, different worlds, different vibes entirely. But the pre-chorus, sonically, is very, very similar. Like, hang on. Let me just re-listen to this pre-chorus. Right, so you have that and you have the guitar coming in. Okay, and then let's go to... And again, you have the guitar and like, it's obviously different, but vibes-wise, it's very similar. That note is insane. Also, I love that movement. I think it's Ju that does it. It looks so cool. And this is where they tie the two parts together. Also, these black outfits, incredible. Oh. I love the pick and mix. Like, that's such a clever little detail. Suddenly their name makes so much more sense. Ah, oh, I love it. I feel like I could watch that like 4 times over and over and over and just keep finding new details, you know? I'm not going to now because, Lord, but I love... This is a super random observation, but I love... it might just be the slight angle that we're at, but it looks like one of her cheeks is slightly puffier than the other, and I think that's really cute. Anyway. Oh, man. That was really fucking cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That's such a fun thing to listen to. And I already know there are going to be people shitting on it. I already know there are going to be people that don't vibe with it because it is so weird, and that's entirely fair. Not the shitting on it, don't be a dick, but like, if it's not your vibe, if it's not your jam, that's entirely fair. It's a very kind of strange sound. It's not going to be for everyone. That's fair. Like, people have different tastes, that's okay, but for me, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That was really, really cool. I already cannot wait to just go and just listen to it, like, away from the music video and just experience all of that. All of that, like, sound and what was happening in there, because it's just fascinating. Like I said, I feel like I could go through that with, like, a fine-tooth comb and find so many cool little details. But we would literally be here all day and I've got other shit to do. So we're not going to do that. But like I said, we are going to have a listen to Tank really quick. So let's do that. Oh, this album cover is really cool. I love that. It's like the shop window is like a tank, but like a really big tank because there's a... Is that a dolphin? It looks like a dolphin. Jellyfishes as well. This is very cool. Very, very cool. Also, I should note, in terms of their like lore and stuff, we're not there yet. I haven't done the put the brain cells on and the thinking cap and try and figure out what's going on like lore-wise. There's clearly something to it. We've got a lot of marine imagery. There's this whole pick and mix donut shop. Like, I have no idea what's going on, but like one day we'll get there. For now though, let's listen to this song. I'm assuming, because we had that snippet in the, what was it, in the declaration video that people were memeing the shit out of. I'm assuming that maybe that's going to be in this song, but it might not be. That might have just been a completely random snippet, but I'm just going to assume. Anyway, let's listen to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Dem joins, let's go. Yeah, no, it is, right? Those sounds sound very familiar. Oh, I love how they put the layers in there. Yeah, there it is. I kind of think it slaps, I'm not gonna lie. It gets stuck in my head so quickly though. I love that guitar in the back. These drums are everything. Vocals over the top. Beautiful. Oh my god! Oh! Oh yeah, that hits. Okay, this bridge is going in Hall of Fame of amazing bridges. Like that's what's happening right now. I need to sneeze, but now is not the time. Ugh. This is so fun. I love this. Ah, those vocals over the top are so gorgeous. Oh man. That is a bit of a banger. I will say overall as a song, I do prefer OO. I just think, I don't know, there's more to it. I like it. But tank hits, I'm here for it. That bridge, my god, that bridge. That is a god tier bridge right there. Like that was stunning. Those vocals, Anyway, that is NMIXX's debut. Oof. I'm very excited to see what a like mini album or a full album or whatever sounds like from them, because obviously these two songs, they're designed to be a statement. They're the only two songs on this debut single album. They're designed to be a statement. They're designed to be punchy and have an impact. It'll be very interesting to see when they do eventually put out a mini album, full album, etc. What just standard B-sides sound like for them, because like I said, Tank is a B-side, but it still has its purpose. Like it was used in that declaration. It was used to have that that punch you in the face moment, and to hook people in and get their attention. So it's not necessarily like a normal B-side. So I'll be very interested to see what just standard B-sides that don't necessarily have that purpose of hooking more people in and having an impact, and they're just there to serve as more music on the album. I'll be very intrigued to see what kind of sound they do with that, whether it continues to be this kind of experimental and strange, or if they fall into a slightly different kind of sound. I don't know, I have no idea, but that is a very exciting prospect to find out in the future. For now though, I mean, it's a hell of a debut. It's one hell of a debut. I think regardless of whether you vibe with the song or not, I think you gotta appreciate they did something. They did something here and it was pretty badass and very, very ballsy. I have to give credit to JYP, the company. They put the boat out on this one. They pushed it out a little bit and they tried something different, and I'm here for it. I'm completely here for it. That was so much fun. Anyway, that will bring me to the end of that. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. More content to come, I am sure. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of stuff that they are doing over the course of this promotional period. I know at the moment there's some COVID issues, but hopefully those clear up nice and quick and easy, and they get to continue on in their promotional period, no problem. I know that they're going to be on Weekly Idol, like I said earlier in the video. I do plan on watching that as soon as English subs are available, basically, this week. I plan on watching that episode because I want to see them. And I saw the little, like preview thing, I guess, because you know how they do those like little like mini live things. I saw that and it was just so cute and so funny, and I can't wait to see the episode. I think it's gonna be great. And yeah, anything else that they put out, I'm gonna do my best to check it out because I really like this group already, and I want to follow them and their journey and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna end this one here now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.